Guys, aeroplanes are falling out of the sky. Let's unpack a few reasons why. Right now, 500,000 people are staring at airport boards, seeing one word: cancelled! And they're being told it's a software update. A glitch. But come on guys, let's be blunt, okay? That's the cover story. It's not the wrong story, but that's like calling a forest fire a match problem, okay? The truth is much bigger, and it's written across 150 million kilometers in space on the face of our sun. What you're looking at isn't just a sunspot. It's a Titan AR4294, a magnetic scar so vast you could line up 14 Earths across and still have room to spare. 180 kilometers of raw, unstable solar fury. And it just rotated into view. Now, here's the first beautiful, terrifying coincidence. As this monster crested the sun's limb, the limb is the visible edge, something else fired. An X-class flare, not even from the giant itself, but from its smaller, volatile neighbor. A sympathetic shot. That blast of X-rays and high-energy protons raced toward Earth at light speed. It hit our atmosphere and sizzled it. It caused radio blackouts and bathed everything in an invisible rain of radiation. And in that exact window of cosmic interference, our technology... Yay! It flinched. Now, this is where the story matters, okay? The software glitch was in a computer that controls the wings and the tails of over 6,000 Airbus jets. Under normal conditions, this is flawless. But when certain high-energy particles punch through the fuselage, particles from, say, a major solar flare, they can flip a single critical digital switch in its brain. A bit flip. Look it up. The computer, for a terrifying instant, can get a lethal idea. It might command the plane to dive hard. However, they did find the link. So, the regulators had a choice. They could either wait for a potential catastrophe or ground the fleet. They grounded it. 4,000 planes and 2.3 million passengers. And chaos. And no, not because the sun made the planes fall, but because the sun created the perfect storm to reveal a weakness we never knew was there. And the giant AR4294? It's only getting started, brotch. It is now facing us. Facing us square on. This thing's magnetic field is a twisted loaded spring. And the forecast is a 70% chance of more X-flares this week. Some of them could be monsters, rivaling our biggest X-flares of the last decade. The real spectacle comes if this thing unleashes a coronal mass ejection. A billion-ton cloud of plasma directly at us. If that connects, we're not talking about software patches, bruh. Nah, we're talking about geomagnetic storms, bruh. Power grid operators are now watching this thing like a hawk, and satellite teams are on alert. But for you and me, it means the possibility of auroras. You could see it from France, from Alabama. You could see it from the UK, even from down under. The sky painted by the same colossal force. So, let's connect the dots, because the pattern is everything. 1. The sun wakes up a decade-class giant. 2. Its neighbor immediately fires a warning shot, an X-flare. 3. The shot exposes a critical flaw in our most ubiquitous flying machine, forcing a global grounding. 4. The giant is now loaded and pointed directly at us. Hee-fi-fo-fum, hee-hi-ho-hum. This isn't a series of random events. This is a cascade, a single thread. The sun's increasing volatility pulling at the fabric of our technology, of our travel, of our security. We built a world on a bedrock of calm space weather. Solar Cycle 25 is here to remind us that bedrock can tremble. This is not about fear. This is about awareness, okay? The sun is not angry. It's just awake. And for the first time in human history, we are awake enough to witness the entire story, okay? From the fusion heart of a star to the stranded passenger at Terminal B, we are living in the story.
Oh, hello. I didn't know could read.
So watch the skies over the next fortnight. Not for threats, but for beauty. For the proof that we are connected to something infinitely more powerful than our best designs. And the next time you fly, you'll know that the engineers have now coded a fix and hardened the system against a storm. A storm that is 14 Earths wide, and it's just beginning to speak. I will be watching it. You should too.